Well, here I am again. I posted this up earlier, but I realized after I was sitting there and thinking about it that I left out a pretty important line in it. So I'm going to delete it off of there. So some of y'all may have heard the other one, but I'm going to delete that one off. I'm going to put this one back on. I've done several shows over the holiday weekend, 8 shows in 5 days, and on my way home at night from several of them, I would listen to Red Steagall. Now, let me tell you about Red Steagall. Red Steagall has got a new record out, and it's called Hats Off to the Cowboy. And Red has never put out anything that wasn't great. But this time, Hats Off to the Cowboy, in my opinion, is a masterpiece. Get it. Listen to it. And if you're not moved by it, something's wrong with you. But anyway, back in the day, I played cowboy music, and, I kind of started myself out in what you would call, professional career. It just means they give you money for singing. I don't know if it makes you pro or not, but, I started playing cowboy music back in the late 80s, and I'm not a cowboy, I'm a firefighter. And but I've ridden and I've branded and I've been thrown off a horse or two and been run over by a cow or two, but it don't make you a cowboy. I get to sing cowboy music every weekend in the Pawneeville Wild West show in the Cowtown Coliseum, and for international audiences, and it's really one of the coolest things I've ever done. I feel humbled and honored every time I step in that Coliseum where all these great people have played, and get to sing a song I wrote about the Chisholm Trail and the national anthem, 200 times a year. And but back when I started playing cowboy music, made my start, and I'd go up to Red Steagall's gathering in Fort Worth, and I'd play on his open mics. And then after a few years, 2-3 years, Red, I guess, noticed me or whatever. There was a Great American Cattle Drive that I did, and I think that's where I really got introduced to Red, and he and I did some shows, and I wrote a song about it. And we did shows in Fort Worth and Oklahoma, El Reno, Oklahoma, and Dodge City, Kansas together. Well, a couple of years later, Red has a big gathering every last weekend in October in the stockyards, Red Steagall's Cowboy Gathering. Well, he hired me to be on his show, and I was just blown away. I mean, it's the highlight still of my singing and music endeavors, to be on that show in Fort Worth. But he also hired me after that, to do some things with him, and he'd send me to places that he couldn't go. I guess he took a liking to me, and I don't know if he even knows how much he molded me and how much he made me what I am and still is doing so. Red was the man I watched, the man I studied, the man that I knew was doing it the way it's supposed to be done. And I watched him to improve and learn and get better at what I was trying to do. Well, I quit rambling here. Today I was listening to Red, and like I have been for several days, and his music and poetry opened a door that I think I've left shut for a while. It's made me realize I need to get back to my roots, and I need to play cowboy music. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I talked to my friend Tater Paschal tonight, and we're going to put together some stuff, and I'm going to get back to my roots. I'm not going to quit what I'm doing, but I'm going to get back to my roots. Today, everybody knows Buddy T. Wonder Dog, my great once-in-a-lifetime border collie. Got me and my dad through some hard times. Well, today, after 5 months Buddy's been gone, I finally was able to put something on paper. And Red, if you're listening, you, the one that brought it out. I'm going to try to get through this. His name was Buddy, And he was my friend, and even though I wasn't looking, he became my godsend. The times were uncertain. There was change in the wind, and along came Buddy, and he became my friend. There were days of worry and days of doubt, and times when I couldn't see my way out, and there were trials and decisions that had to be made for my dad, family, and our darkest days. Buddy was my constant companion, and he walked by my side many miles we traveled on this life's ride. Buddy brought smiles and unconditional love, a love that could only be sent from above. He brought comfort and peace to those in need, and everywhere he went, he planted a seed of hope, happiness, friendship, and love. He was my angel, sent from my God above. For 12 years we traveled along life's road. Together we made it, and he lightened my load with eyes that could look deep in my soul. If I ever felt lost, lonely, alone, Buddy was there to lead me back home. And to my dad, he was a lighthouse, a safe port in a storm, you see, and he gave my dad reason and hope to believe. To go on after death had taken the love of his life. Buddy's love and friendship saved my dad's life. I'll forever be grateful to Buddy for giving me a few more years to spend time with my dad and drink a few beers. Now, Buddy and Daddy, well, they're both gone. But their memories, and oh, what memories, will forever live on. And now there's a new one. And he's entered the game. And he's a black and white pistol, and Blue Buddy's his name. And although there'll never be another Buddy for me, I'm hoping Blue Buddy is a branch from my Buddy's tree. 'Cause I got a granddaughter, and Paisley's her name. And I hope Blue Buddy, for her, will be the same as my Buddy was for me. And Buddy was his name. Thank you, Red Stegall. You are my hero. God bless you.